Welcome back to another Biomes O Plenty video where I'm showing off the new biomes being added to the hotly anticipated Biomes O Plenty add-on for Minecraft Bedrock. Every week in the build up to release, I'll introduce you to more biomes, along with how they look during the day, at night, as well as what blocks are used to make the biomes and how passive and hostile mobs spawn. Today, we'll take a look at some of the rocky areas in Biomes O Plenty. Make sure you like the video, comment what you're thinking about the biomes in this add-on, and subscribe if you're new around here. And as always, a massive thank you to 4KS Studios for giving me early access to get accustomed with the add-on. For clarity, I'm using an early access version of this add-on, and it's currently on a realm so that I can play it on my PS5 Pro. I'm not being paid for this early access introduction series, so I can tell you what I really think as always. But before we begin, here's the important information if you haven't seen a previous video. Biomes O Plenty is the massively popular, and just plain massive, mod available on Minecraft Java. Created by the team over at Glitchfiend, the Biomes O Plenty mod has been launched and faithfully updated for 13 years. And now, it's coming to Minecraft Bedrock. Currently scheduled for release on February 3rd, this Biomes O Plenty add-on will cost 1,340 minecoins and is expected to only take up around 10 megabytes of size. I know absolutely nothing about the Biomes O Plenty Java mod other than the fact that you guys are super excited for it to come over to Minecraft Bedrock, and the team bringing it over are 4KS Studios, working in tandem with Glitchfiend to deliver the most faithful adaptation of the original Java mod. No decision is made if it doesn't stick to the core direction of the Java mod. Thanks to 4KS Studios, I've been given early access to get a look at the Biomes O Plenty add-on and what it does, as well as how it looks. I've also been given permission to post videos of my explorations between now and release date. So, between my Dazman channel and the Dazman Reacts channel, I'm going to be releasing videos where we explore each of the different biomes coming in the Biomes O Plenty add-on. And on release date, I hope to have a fully fledged add-on reveal to give you a showcase that only I can. But before we take a look at today's biome selections, make sure you hit that like button, get ready to comment what your favorite biome is, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here while I give you a bit of detail. 4KS Studios and Glitchfiend are working together to deliver a faithful adaptation of the Java mod, with meticulous testing happening between the two teams during development. The Biomes O Plenty add-on will release with 52 overworld biomes, with another 4 still being worked on and planned to be added at a later date. This add-on intends to be purely new biomes and decorative blocks, with no fluff and no slop. Using the relatively new and official biome replacement technology, this Biomes O Plenty add-on should work well with other products that also use the same technology. Packs like Realism Craft and Better on Bedrock have been mentioned as being compatible, with others like Naturalist by Starfish Studios, Aquaculture by Metallurgy, and Crops and Farms by Some Game Studios also being integrated. And even the Tree Breaker tool in the Essentials add-on works with Biomes O Plenty trees. If other developers want their products to work with Biomes O Plenty, a new tool is available on the 4KS Studios website to help developers integrate their products with BOP. Tags and documentation is included on that page, which I'll link in the description. And if you want your favorite developers to make their products compatible, be sure to let them know just how easy it is. The Biomes O Plenty add-on will release on February 3rd, 2026 and cost 1,340 minecoins and is expected to take up 10 megabytes of size. So to start today's video, we're actually going to be looking at two biomes right next to each other. And to be honest with you, they flow really well. They are variances of each other, and they are the Shrubland and the rocky Shrubland. And you can tell the main difference here is the Shrubland is pretty much your grassy land with shrubs and bushes and stuff, whereas the rocky shrubland has more exposed stone areas in here. Now, both of these biomes replace a plains biome, so if you're not aware, this add-on is using the official biome replacement technology, and that does mean that these biomes will overwrite vanilla biomes some of the time. I believe it's around 40% of the time. So sometimes the game will spawn in a plains biome, sometimes the biomes will spawn in as rocky shrubland, and sometimes it will just spawn in a plain shrubland instead. It will choose it at random, and it will use normal Minecraft biome generation to do so, which means you could end up with a small biome, you could end up with a massive biome, and you could end up with some craziness next to each other. So that's really cool. I like how they use the official technology. And looking down here, we are going to have to look up both together because I don't really know where one starts and one ends, other than the fact that this one has stone on it. But it looks very vanilla in fill. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of any custom plants or even custom trees being used. We've got oak leaves in here to represent the shrubland. We've got bushes, we've got short grass, we've got standard stone. There's some granite around here as well, which is kind of cool. So different exposed stones. We've got exposed ore here as well in the rocky shrubland, and passive mobs are spawning, which is always very good from a gameplay point of view. There looks to be some diorite up there as well, which may or may not be involved. We've got some gravel, all sorts along here. On the water edge here as well, there seems to be these reeds. Yes, they are. There seems to be some reeds around here with more passive mobs here too. Little lava lake. And then I'm guessing we're coming more into a standard shrubland here, which is still using oak leaves, still using a lot of short grasses, and putting a bit more plantation in here with the lilacs. I don't know why I said it like that. I think I was trying to say a different word and then managed to catch myself. But yeah, different foliage. We've got loads of pinks, loads of purples as we go around here. It's quite standard. It's quite cool. I mean, it makes it feel a lot busier than what a normal plains biome would. It's not custom enough for me to be like, oh wow, that's amazing. So it's just kind of doing the job. And again, with 52 different biomes being added to the world, some of them aren't going to have an overly wow factor. Some of them are just going to be functional and do the job, and some of them are going to be wow. And I think this is more of a functional, does the job style biome, which seems to go on for quite a while, in fact, actually. And if we was to set it to nighttime here and see what happens, so this is how it would look at night with the sun going down, but what we actually want is midnight. Thank you very much. And we can see hostile mobs are spawning here fine. Another benefit of just using that vanilla grass block means that mob spawning should happen absolutely fine. And then you've got the purples and the pinks, which slightly break up the green, slightly pop a little bit in the darkness here too. Yeah, it's simple, it's fine, it's not exactly thrilling, but it's all right. The next biome that I'm going to be showing you in today's video is actually quite a big one. It's the volcano biome. Now, this overwrites stony peaks, and it's actually quite effective in how it looks with the lava, the magma. The spawning of it is really interesting. It's right out there in how impactful it is with the darker blocks. We also get the kind of foggy biome change as well in the colors. Just look around here. It's quite a dead biome if you ignore the biome that spawned in the middle. But just focusing on this kind of would-be stony peak volcano area with the lava, with the magma block. We also have basalt here as well, utilizing a lot of those nether blocks, as well as black sandstone here, which I believe is a custom block added by this add-on. It's quite strong. Like, it just, the way it's so contrasting to the rest of the green, the way the biome colors get darker, and then when you disappear out into here, it gets a bit brighter again. It's giving you that darkness, that volcanic feel of horror. Now, one thing that this biome has over others is that no passive mobs will spawn within this biome. Obviously, they will spawn in the biomes next to it and could wander in. but these biomes will have no passive mobs spawned. We're going to check at nighttime to see if any hostile mobs spawn here, but there is also a variance to it over here as well, which I wanted to just double check. So this seems to be a almost better generation because it doesn't have that grassy fill in the middle. So we are still somewhat a slave to Minecraft's biome generation here, but this is a nice effect of it here. You don't have that biome plonked right in the middle like you do there. That one is almost a volcano that nature is trying to bring back. You could easily cut out all of the middle bit, cover that in lava, or just come over to this one here and see a much stronger volcano. Not your traditional volcano, doesn't build to a peak and a big open area, but this is definitely volcanic land here. And like I say, no passive mobs around. So if we set it to nighttime here, like so, now what I want to know is, will hostile mobs spawn here? My notes say specifically that passive mobs won't spawn here. This could be really interesting if even hostile mobs don't spawn here. This would be like a mushroom island level of a biome here, except they wouldn't even have mushrooms on it. This is a very restricted biome. Life does not exist here. I'm thinking of like farming opportunities here with mob farms. Well, actually, maybe they wouldn't even be allowed to. Oh, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Maybe you make it a villager area. I don't know. Don't put villagers inside a volcano. That's all I can think. But yeah, doesn't look like any types of mob spawn here. Not just passive, even hostile. Interesting. I think this is a really good effect though. This, honestly, this is the complete other end of the spectrum compared to Shrubland and Rocky Shrubland. And there is another biome that would... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. A witch has spawned. A witch has spawned. Oh, the lava is affecting the light level. So it's only in... There's a spider there as well. So it's only in specific circumstances that hostile mobs will spawn here, because the light level has to be low enough. That makes so much sense. But hostile mobs will spawn here, making this place even more dangerous. That's cool, man. So what I was going to say is there is actually another biome that would complement this, but doesn't necessarily spawn next to it. And we're going to head to that one now. And that biome is the Volcanic Plains biome. Now, there is opportunity for this biome to spawn next to a volcano, but in the few times I've seen it, it hasn't done so. And this is another biome that shouldn't spawn passive mobs, but instead of having volcano activity here, this is more of like a dead land. And we've got, as you can see here, we've got obsidian spawning on here. We've also got black sand spawning on here. We've got grass blocks, or mossy black sand. Actually, let me wash my mouth out. That's not a grass block at all. That's a mossy black sand. So not really using grass, using that moss, using that sand here to create that darker area. We've also got these really small dark oak logs here as well, where again, nature feels like it's trying to take back the dead land. I'm not doing the best of jobs with it here, and this is quite a sprawling biome in here as well. Again, very impactful in how dark it looks, very impactful in how dead it looks as well. Got a lot more obsidian here now too. This is an exciting little biome. It's not really got a wow factor. It's almost the complete opposite of the wow factor, in the sense of like, you obviously had the Mystic Grove from a previous video on my main channel, I believe. But this one's quite effective in how dark and dead and dreary it is. And I like it, man. I think this is something that Minecraft just doesn't have anything to do with at the moment. There is no biome like this in the overworld that I can think of. Let me know if you can think of one. I don't even think a desert would count, because this is so different. This is a definite dead wasteland here, which just looks really nice. So powerful in how it feels, man. I can really get behind this from like a lore point of view. I wish there was a way to force it to always be next to a volcano, but unfortunately it doesn't seem so. But if you can get that perfect mix of Minecraft biomes with this next to a volcano, you've got something very, very strong here. And then if we set it to nighttime here, again, I'm going to want to do the midnight one. That's still night. Me and the UI, we don't get on here. ever. Midnight. Thank you very much. Boom. Let's see how we're looking in terms of hostile mob activity. We've immediately had zombies spawning, so it goes from being a wasteland to being a dangerous land here. That black on green as well is so strong. And it is genuinely that dark as well. I haven't done anything in post. It genuinely is that dark as an effect on here to really give you the feel of this. I like this. It's not quite up there with the Mystics. It's not quite up there with the Aurorals, but I like this for the effect that it gives. And guys, that's going to be it for today's video here on Dazman Reacts. If you enjoyed this, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment. What did you think about the biomes being featured today? What have you thought about the series on this channel and my main channel? And what do you think about Biomes O Plenty in general? Let me know down in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on Dazman Reacts, and I'd greatly appreciate it if you could just double check that you are subscribed. And if you're not, please do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Remember, this biome reveal series is a joint venture between my Dazman channel and Dazman Reacts. So sometimes there'll be videos on the main channel, sometimes there'll be videos on this channel, but they're pretty much the same in how we're covering them. And on release day, I will have an add-on reveal video like normal for the Biomes O Plenty add-on over on my main channel. So make sure you're ready to check that one out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!